Two teas in a pod, we chat all day. News to film, we got so much to say. Laughs and giggles over our cup of tea. Husband-wife duo making history. Two teas in a pod, that's where you'll find a dose of news with a sip unwind. From the latest flicks to morning chime, tea and talk, it's podcast time. Couch critics with opinions so vast, from the golden age to new recast. Mic in hand, we dig up the past. With each sip, the time goes so fast. Oh, the laughs spill like a drop of tea. Behind the mic, just you and me. Breaking news under the family tree. Podcast dreams come naturally. Every twist in the plot we lay bare. Movie magic moments that we share. With every sip, there's love in the air. Two teas in a pod without a care.
We are live, and it is 2025. It feels like a whole year has passed since our last episode. How are we doing, guys?
Well, it has, technically.
Yeah, well, the year's changed, but a whole year hasn't passed. But good evening, good morning, welcome to Two Teas in the Pod, where husband and wife duo, Tombi and Tam, take you through just generally everything that's going on in the world, and just general conversation and having a good time. It's good to see you all, We've got plenty of people in chat already. And we had a Yanni raid as well. Good to see you. Daily Dysfunction. Please like the stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Big loves. And then we got Steel Leg of History. Tombi, hello. How are you doing today? Be blessed. Steel Leg History, who we are going to see when we go to America. Legatus, good to see you as well, brother. With the Yanni raid. It's good to see you, mate. It's good to see you. Jack! Let's fucking go. How you doing, Jack? Happy New Year, brother. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Neviverse, hello. Yes, it's not hello. It's not hail. It's hello. And then Lee. Lee sent me a message that his PC's misbehaving. You'll have to bring it round tomorrow, mate. You'll have to bring it round tomorrow. I'm not doing anything about it right now. David Morris, good to see you as well. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Uncle Martin with the mountain bike. Evening all. Good to see you as well. And Yanni Raid. Yarn Witch comes in. Yanni Raid. And yes, it's good to see you all. Lerps are enabled. So I've spent a little bit of time making sure that OBS is working as well as EV Mux has. So we've got our top of the screen over there. We've got our counters, so I can see how many people are talking, how many people are watching. And my camera is bouncing all over the place because it's tracking me. I might have to turn that off because it's giving me seasickness. How are we doing, guys? How is your Christmas? How is 2025 going for everybody so far? Ryo, afternoon. Hail to you as well. Good to see you. It sounds like are on one.
It's Rosie. She's telling me off.
Yeah. We haven't got the animal cam on today because I didn't have time to set it all up. But next week, when...
Right, I'm going to get her something to shut up.
Yeah, just shove a bone in her mouth or something. That I was going to say shove a bone in her mouth because that shuts all females up. Behave. It's good to see you. But yeah, it's been a quiet 2025 so far. I've still got this bloody cold. I really wish I could get rid of it. All of the crap still behind my bloody face and my sinuses. Just can't seem to shift it. Tomorrow we will be taking all the decorations down. So I'll be up in the loft getting all of the boxes up and all the storage stuff and basically taking all of the Christmas stuff down. It is the end of Christmases.
I gave them their last candy cane each.
Ah, right. But it's also supposed to be snowing tonight, isn't it?
Yes, I saw the rain clouds and then I saw these big snowflakes popping up by the hour.
No, that's just Lefty Lucy's woke brigade. Weather Colchester.
So I asked Alexa, and she said, yes, we are getting snow.
I mean...
Apparently she's not quite sure how to help me with that.
It's because you said Alexa out loud.
Yep.
Said it. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to do a text-to-speech, kind of like a bot, so that the chat can ask Alexa questions on our half. Blanket of snow about 2100 in Brum, really?
Yeah, it's coming right down the country.
And Jack, Yanni actually linked me the original one to that the other day. And I was giggling because the first thing I thought of was the Futurama episode where they're traveling in the future. And I saw and I don't think Yanni was aware that it even existed, so I had to send her the 2525 YouTubeisms, Futurama 2525, because it's hilarious. Obviously, I'll probably get hit for this one for a little bit, so we'll just pop it on for a short moment. I'm sure they won't mind. Add to scene, and let's make him a little bit bigger. There you go.
Oh no! They did it! They blew it up!
There it is.
In the year 105, if man is still alive,
Oh, I absolutely love Futurama. It's the best thing ever.
No.
It's this beat.
in the year 25, the backwards time machine still won't have arrived.
Oh, it's fantastic. Absolutely great program.
No.
Everyone should. Yes, it is. Tam,
No.
you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
No.
It doesn't. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. The wife hates Futurama. If it comes to anything like that, Futurama, Family Guy, the wife just said no. She would sooner watch her.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
No, you watch some garbage shit on TV. I will say you're a typical lady chick. You watch,
Lady chick.
you watch what? I mean, what's that one Chesapeake on Netflix? That's gay as fuck. I come
That's gay as fuck.
I come downstairs and I'm like, oh, do I really have to eat my dinner while watching this shit? Under my breath. And then she realizes that I'm actually sat with her, and then she'll put on something like The Punisher, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, I love that. I love Futurama. Midget says it's a good show. Mum has never watched any of them. This is also true.
Yes, I have. It's been on the TV and I can't bloody stand it.
See, women. What can guys? We need to rally up and sort this out. No, hell.
No,
Happy New Year.
Uncle Martin, that isn't unpopular because I definitely think Rick and Morty is overrated.
Rick and Morty started off okay, and then it fell off a cliff. In my view, Rick and Morty started off okay, but to be honest, it fell off really, really hard. But Futurama, I absolutely loved Futurama. Absolutely love it. And there's so many good jokes throughout the entire program from start to finish. I mean, what programs have we been watching at the minute? Not a great deal, to be honest, because there hasn't really been anything on. We're re-going through Punisher
Reacher.
season.
Hey, frightened little child, the bird is the word. Lady on the toilet, the bird is the word. Hey, don't you know about the bird?
Sure, everybody knows that the bird is
Thank you
the
very much,
word.
Grizzle, for the blurb. Futurama, Family Guy, amazing. So we're going through Punisher again. I'm watching The Expanse again. And the problem is that nowadays there's not many decent shows. There's decent new shows. And that's what I'm struggling
we
with.
watched Reacher again.
Yeah, we watched season one of Reacher. Season one of Reacher was great. Was fine. No real problem with it. Season two is more about the team that obviously is leading more than it is Reacher. It's still got Reacher in it, but it's obviously a different book, so it's got its issues. I'm not looking forward to season 3 of Reacher because Alan Rickman's obviously Richmond has gone a bit fucking doolally bonk left leaning. He's got a bit Trump derangement syndrome going on. Now, I don't know whether that's simply because of trying to snag new roles or extend the life of the TV program. But it just seems coincidental that he starts going left-leaning just as Trump and the polls and all that started. And when is that? Hold on a minute. That's next week, isn't it?
What?
When does Trump take over?
I thought it had been put back.
No, they can't. When does Trump become president? January the 20th. Cheers, Davey. Cheers, Grizzle. So January the 20th, it all kicks off. Now, what day is that 20th? 20th is a Monday. January the 20th. I'm almost tempted to do a 2Ts or do something on that day. I might do a stream on that day and just cover the handover because no doubt
That's if he's got his liberty.
there's going to be a shitload of soy boy cucks going to be trying to interfere with it. There is going to be. And I mean, there's so many dodgy things going on over in America at the minute, especially with the most recent Tesla truck explosion right outside his building. It's like, really? Yeah, it's craziness. The long-term view weather for Colchester says that we're not going to get snow until Thursday.
Oh, well, according to Alexa and the snowflakes, it's coming tonight.
Fucking snowflakes. Fucking snowflakes. I don't want all of this shit. Fuck off.
Our decking, where it's been so cold, we've had a thick frost every morning. And our decking is actually like a skating rink.
Skating rink.
Yeah, I went to stand on it and then thought better of it.
Yep.
Yeah, Met Office says snow tonight.
Yeah.
I doubt if it'll come to anything because we're going to get rain first.
Yeah. Colchester map. Flood alerts. Cloud with a band of rain and sleet turning to snow for a time, moving northeast across all parts during the evening. Now, the thing is that we really, really, really want a good foot of snow. If we had a good foot of snow... What?
You may want a foot of snow.
No, there's a really good reason why I want a foot of snow, and it's not for my benefit. It's for the doggos. Because we've got 2 freaking Swiss out dogs.
Yep.
What's the one thing that they absolutely adore is snow.
Snow. Oh, do you remember when Poppy first saw snow?
When Poppy first saw it, she went nuts in the garden. She couldn't figure out what was going on. She thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. And it was fantastic to watch her just fucking zooming around. Because what she was doing, she was zooming around, and then kind of like trying to flip herself over and skid through it. And she loved it. And we live right next to a massive armed forces shooting range, which just blankets in complete snow, and it just stays there for weeks on end. So I'm looking forward to that coming, so that we can at least take the dogs across the fields for walks through snow. So I'm hoping we get a good foot of it. That'd be fantastic.
I don't know if it's my end or your end. Your sound's gone wonky.
No, it's probably you. You're always wonky.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's all good. Yeah, so they're trying their damnedest to obviously disrupt the presidential handover, aren't they?
Go out, you stay now.
He's also met a number of influential business leaders at his Florida resort, Mar-a-Lago, including Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, and a few other people in between. Ahead of the inauguration, the president-elect and his team have received classified national security briefings covering threats and outgoing military operations. Trump has also nominated more than 24 people to fill key roles, some of whom are controversial. Yes, well, there's going to be a lot of things change. I tell you what, this first 6 months, when he comes into office, is going to see a massive fucking upheaval. And yes, Jonathan, 100%. The Democrats are desperate to keep power. Of course they are. Of course they are. They are going to do their damnedest to interfere. Once every valid vote has been counted, the process in order is the actual. Yeah, all done. Yeah. What Trump can do and what could he do on day one? Well, probably fix all of the dribbly shit that the Democrats have pushed in. Let's face it. Because there's some right fucking bollocky decisions been made. And one of the biggest things, obviously, from my perspective, is making it illegal for puberty blockers for children.
And what was that?
He's gonna make it illegal for doctors to prescribe puberty blockers for children, which I make him fucking right.
Yeah, so do I.
Children need to get into adulthood before they decide to do something so drastic.
But it's not only that. If you mess with the natural order of things, you mess with brain function, you mess with bone growth.
Correct.
You know, it needs to be left alone.
This is the reason why I say that they need to wait until they're adults. Because most kids can't comprehend the world around them, and their parents should be doing a better job of protecting them, not in forcing change to that.
Legal drinking age in 21. The US? 21. Right, so they're not deemed as adults until 21.
Correct.
Right, so then the age should be 21.
Yeah. Yep.
It should be a blanket.
And half of it is just phases anyway. Most well-adjusted kids generally grow out of these things by the time they come into adulthood anyway. They just do. We've survived as a human species for all of this time, and only in the last 20 years have we seen massive issues in terms of growth rates plummeting. I mean, as it happens, growth rates are plummeting so fast that there's going to be basically a shortage of middle-aged people soon.
Yeah, that's never going to happen, Uncle Martin. The rest of us can stay poor while they get extra rich.
Yeah, but there is one. I can't remember who said it. But I'll try and quote verbatim. And it was all to do with the debt that a country was in. And the idea is, in order to reduce the debt and not be in debt as a country, you tie the debt to people's time served in politics. So you can't serve any more than one term if there's a deficit. If you've got a massive debt built up, there is no way you can be re-elected, repositioned, or anything. You are out of the job. I wonder, straight away you'll see massive change across the board to try and keep their jobs, and then the debt will just come down. Crazy. Yeah, and Nagano, this was actually quite funny for me as well, because when I joined the armed forces, I joined at the age of 18. And when I did a few deployments, obviously I was able to drink because I was UK age, allowed to drink. But the guys that I was serving with in the US military couldn't drink at all. So we were just backhanding and throwing them beers anyway and just getting around it. But they would have been bloody crucified if they got caught with it. And eventually I ended up going across to America before I think I was only 20. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't drink at all. Everybody else could drink. But I was in Norfolk, Virginia, at their naval base, which is absolutely fucking huge. I mean, some of our naval bases are massive, but the fact that from where we were birthed, so we were birthed not far from where the Navy SEALs were, and in order to walk around from that position all the way to like the PX and do a bit of shopping, it was an hour-long bloody walk. Like, what the shit? It wasn't fucking small, I tell you. I'm going to Norfolk Naval Base. I wonder if there's a map for it. Map. I wonder if there's a map for it. Yeah.
Do you know, guys, that's one of the things I'm dreading about coming over is all the walking we're going to have to do.
All the walking. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a whole town.
It is. It's fucking huge. Sci-Fi Mombi, how you doing? Happy New Year to you. It's good to see you. Yeah, Abe, it is a whole town. It's absolutely freaking ginormous. And these maps are a bit garbage, actually. I was hoping I could see one where the PX was and things like that, because I can base everything off the PX.
FBI enters chat.
Hello, FBI. I know how to make things that go pop. Sci-Fi Mombi says, Happy New Year to you both as well. Doing great. How about you? Yeah, I've still got a little bit of flu left.
Yeah, so have I.
The phlegm and snot still with me. And I'm desperate to get rid of it. But, yeah, not at this moment.
Look at that. 75 ships, 134 aircraft, 14 piers, 11 aircraft hangars.
Yeah. Fucking obscene. Absolute craziness. PX. Yes. Oh yeah. Why didn't I just go for? I should have just gone for bloody. Google. Google's got it all on. I'm quite surprised with that. I'm quite surprised, Ed.
Yeah, they don't hide things the way they used to. Because the garrisons come up on Colchester map now.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the only one that doesn't come up is wanker.
Yeah.
But they're not here anyway.
No. I wonder if I can't believe they've let Google go down and map everything. It's freaking insane.
Oh, look. It's nice to see somebody else's roads are in such a shitty state.
Yeah. But this is inside the naval base, so it doesn't see a lot of traffic, so they won't fix it that often. But yeah, we were fucking miles away from... Oh, shit, I've gone underground. Fuck it. Yeah, it's a massive naval base. Yeah, Jonathan, it's a massive naval base. I would say I'd go back there. I wonder if I can get in with my veteran's ID. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. We go to the PX. Used to go there and just buy DVDs, DVD players, radios, and God knows what other shit, because we could just get it so much cheaper than the UK. And the problem is now, obviously, the dollars are a bit garbage. Jonathan says, American roads are awful. You want to see the UK roads? Jesus Christ.
How long had we had the Skoda? It was new, weren't it? It was only a few months old, and we hit a pothole. And it
no.
whole wheel up.
No, so we had the car for probably about 2 or 3 years at that point. And it was just as they were starting the new builds.
Yep.
And the roads just couldn't support the traffic or the infrastructure. And so there was a massive freaking sudden subsidence on the drain. I didn't fucking see it. Whacked it, fucking hell of a bang, didn't think nothing of it. Above 70 miles an hour, we then started getting a massive drone in the car. Basically, the wheel bearing had taken a tumble. So I had to get it replaced. PX isn't even that cheap anymore. I'm great. Hey, brother. No, it's not as cheap as it used to be. I mean, Christ, back in 2000. So I was in America in year 2000. Was it year 2000 or was it later? Can't remember now. Fuck. I think it was later.
4,300 acres.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. 4,300 acres and can be toured by civilians for a charge. Port facilities extend for more than 4 miles along the waterfront, including some 7 miles of piers and wharfs. Yeah, because we were right out in the sticks. So when we came in, we were miles away from everything. Whether it was because we were British and
Crimson.
we were doing stuff, who knows? Couldn't tell you. But we were up with basically where the Navy SEALs were. Crimson, it's good to see you, Muppets. And Hatton Gray. Obviously, Babs having a bit of a shit linking something on Evie Mux last night. Just drop me a line, mate. Just let me know what she was trying to share, and I'll have a look and send some screenshots for you, mate, and see if I can show you the best way of sharing it. Uncle Martin, in the UK, they drive on the left. In Bulgaria, we drive on what's left. Fuck's sake.
We did actually notice that when we were over.
Yeah. Yeah, Bulgaria's kind of like, ooh. It's not easy. Definitely not easy. Pendleton. Camp Penos. Pendleton. Oh, hey. Fucking scissoring. Daily Dysfunction gifting 1 membership and Bishop's opening. Congratulations on it. It's now Muppet Sergeant for a month. Thank you very much indeed, Daily. That's incredibly generous of you. I think that... Oh, do you know what? Actually, I can do this. I just thought.
What can you do?
And I am going to make sure that
And
you...
the rest of you.
And the rest of you... Puffs. End up right there!
Well, it's the new month. So I can do this.
Do acres and miles, Jonathan.
Ugh, I can hear myself. Right. Show my support. membership gifting. Gift some memberships. The first 5 are on the way. So every month. So streamers, creators, if you don't know, once you get monetized, you can drop 5.
Disgusting!
You can drop 10.
Never have I seen such a display of blatant puffery. Never in all my life!
So we've got some Muppets, Ryo, Alpha Wolf, Magitech Mags, Uncle Martin with a mountain bike, and Daily Dysfunction herself. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. In fact, I can do another load as well. Yeah, 6.7 square miles. So it's a hell of a hell of a run. It's a good run around it. I mean, it's half. What's that? What we would call half marathon, isn't it? Because they would call something like that half marathon in the UK. Obviously, marathons are a bit longer, but you get the idea.
Victory's in my sights. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight.
Snookering you tonight. Big break. Who used to do? It was Jim Davidson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jim Davidson used to do. How many people know what Big Break is? Big Break. The Americans probably don't even have a clue what Big Break is all about. And Big Break was fantastic. It was one of those TV programs that we watched as kids. And it was like Bullseye was another one that was really, really good. And it was always some shitty caravan. There's always a really shitty caravan that ends up getting bloody won.
Can't remember which game show my great aunt went on, but she won a car. She's the only person that I know of that has ever won anything. But yeah, she won a brand new car.
Nice. Rick has joined for 1 month. Rick, hopefully you're well, mate. Hopefully you're well. Mirden, Kudaf, Oridanke, and Wolfie. Good to see you guys. Abe used to watch it religiously. That and the darts championships and Bullseye. Yeah. Once the music,
Bullseye.
once the music's finished with bloody gifted memberships, I need to speed it up because it's so slow at times. Like fuck. But yeah, 10 gifted memberships a month. You can just give back to your audience, guys. You might as well use them. Use them all loads. Use them. John Virgo. Yes. Yeah. So we just got Wolfie Rose. So once Wolfie's done, I'm going to play a little bit of Big Break. And hopefully we don't get struck too hard. Ray Reardon as well. Yes, indeed. Fucking hell, this is bringing back memories.
We're up to the big table now for another cult classic, but it's not dinner time. It's back-to-back Big Break on Challenge.
It's only a game, so put up a real good fight. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight. I'm famed for my aim, so you better believe I'm right. I'm gonna be snookering you tonight. Big break!
Big Break! Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Davidson.
Hey, this is This is bringing back so many memories.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Big Break. Now, some of you may have realised this is a show about snooker. I spend hours at home practising shots on the front room table with my granddad's walking stick, you know. Half a dozen pickled onions for balls. You know.
Half a dozen pickled onions for balls. Adam Gray said, this is the most British thing I've ever seen. Oh, mate, you have seen nothing yet. I mean, bearing in mind that everyone, just the clothes, look at the clothes they're wearing. Holy shit.
Brian, you've lost the toss, eh?
Yeah.
First one in. How are you, Brian?
Not bad.
What's your other name, Brian?
Burton.
And
Yeah.
they tell me, listen, you do something for rank.
That's right.
Fucking hell. Shocking, isn't it? Where did I just see John Virgo there? I did.
And Teddy. Oh, it could be Jimmy Red.
I mean, look at the clothes.
Is this Jimmy Red, John?
I'm afraid not, Jim, but he's all the way from Australia, the Australian champion, John Campbell.
Basically, it's a game show where questions and whatever, and they earn time on the table, and they've got to score as many points as possible. But yeah, that was Big Break. Then you've got Bullseye, which was fucking hilarious. YouTube. No, not that. Bullseye. Bullseye Game Show UK. Shut up.
Business in the front and party in the back.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look how fat all the characters are. Bully!
Actually, that's a pretty accurate picture of most art players.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed. We've got a super audience tonight with us, and the first couple tonight are going to play on ball.
Oh, Crimson Shadow with the two great British pound dibs. I grew up with Big Break, Tombi. I think we all did. Crimson, I grew up with Big Break. I grew up with this. Which one was the one that Michael Barrymore did? With the hotspots. What's a hotspot not? Fuck.
You keep playing music, so I had to turn my headphones down, and now I've got to turn them back up because I can't hear you talking.
Yeah, I'm deliberately turning it down, kind of thing when music's playing. Oh, what was?
It's a knockout.
No, it's a knockout. Wasn't Michael Barrymore? I'll find it in a minute. But I want to skip right to the end and see if we can see the final prizes, because it's usually some ghastly freaking caravan or some shit.
Hey, can't.
They did literally play darts.
It's a 20.
In a game show.
And a treble 20.
Yes!
That's 90.
Jack! Strike it lucky. That's it. Strike it lucky. And Michael Barrymore didn't strike it lucky. After he put a fag out in his swimming pool. Just going to let Say out 2 seconds. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Unfortunately, his homosexual partner drowned in the swimming pool. Wait a minute. You have a FB stream. No, I just forgot to disable that. 2 seconds. Viewers count. Let me see. App settings. Let's get rid of that. There we go.
What was that?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, technically, Evie Mux allows me to stream to loads of different places. Hello to someone at the door. Thank you very much indeed, Grizzle. Thank you very much indeed. Uncle Martin, we had a show called Treasure Fever, where participants are called live on air, and they have to navigate a labyrinth. Sometimes they were drunk or flirted with the girl co-host. Indeed. Major Zap's in the house as well. Happy New Year to you, brother, as well. Hi, dropping by to mash that like. About to enjoy some pirate raiding. Nice. Good to see you. Daily Dysfunction was about to pop over. Yeah, it's the one thing I haven't done is set myself up on Facebook. I don't really see that there's going to be an audience there, to be honest.
No, I didn't even realise that you could.
You obviously you've got to have got to set up your channels and whatever else, same as YouTube. But you can stream to it. But I just don't know if anyone's actually going to be interested in watching it over there.
I don't think anyone actually properly uses it anymore.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to have an OnlyFans stream. Definitely not. Gladiators, that was another classic from back then. Yeah, Gladiators was also awesome.
Well,
by the way, Tombi, Facebook knows us and has you listed in suggested peeps. Really? Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Used to do that sort of stuff on breakfast TV. Dame Edna Everage had a show where her old lady friend would go through people's houses who were in the audience. Interesting.
nice.
Yeah, Dame Edna Everage.
Facebook banned me.
Yeah. Jonathan, I barely use Facebook. I can't even tell you the last time I properly used Facebook. I don't use it for anything nowadays. Daily Dysfunction used to do lives on her page. It was weird as fuck. Interesting. Was it?
Yeah, I only
like Bob's Out kind of like streams daily? Abe's interested. Abe, when are you going to move over to daily and just get married? Come on. That's what you should. That's what you should. Stop being a fucking poof. Is that Abe is in chat? Yeah, he is.
Lily Savage.
Lily Savage. Holy shit. Wasn't Lily Savage Paul O'Grady?
Don't know.
I'm sure it was.
I'll go on to, because we're in a few dog groups,
Yeah.
because we have meetups with the burners. So that, and I play silly games.
Yep.
But other than that, don't really use it.
No. I mean, short of keeping in contact with some of the kids or dog-related stuff.
Yeah, we don't really use it at all.
No.
It has come in quite handy lately when I've been looking at things for our trip.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the steakhouses and things have got Facebook pages.
Yeah.
And I think a couple of the rodeos have got Facebook pages, and
Yeah,
So,
we're trying to book as much as we can do for when we come over next year. We're trying to get as much as we can do done as the
This year?
stereotypical this year even the stereotypical American kind of like things to do. So at the minute we've got Boston, we've got Salem, we've got Sleepy Hollow, we've got Baltimore, we've got Washington DC, we've got Chesapeake, we've got Knoxville, Nashville, most of Tennessee.
yeah,
And we're spending most of our time in Tennessee because obviously we're looking for somewhere to live. So we're actually going to be driving around and having a look at some of the small little towns just outside of the main cities, just to decide which area we like best. But to be honest, I think most of it is going to be much of a muchness. It's going to look exactly the same.
yeah.
It just means plenty of places to stop off, have some food and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're driving more or less down along the coast from Boston. So we found some good seafood restaurants to stop at.
Yeah.
So,
Like an old saying, the roads in Boston are the worst. Now, when we're in Boston, we don't have a vehicle in Boston, so we're just using public transport, whatever. Once we've done Boston, we're going to go back to the airport, pick up the hire car, then drive up to Salem. And then after Salem, we're keeping the car up until we drop it off at Nashville. Beltway in DC is a nightmare. Yeah. So when we go to Baltimore, we're actually staying in Baltimore and we're taking the train in. So we're going to use the train to get into Washington rather than drive. We're not driving it. No.
But we didn't actually see the point in getting stuck in traffic getting into DC when it only takes somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour by train each way. It just really doesn't make sense to drive and then try and park and all the crap that comes with it.
Atom Gray says, wasn't Gina Carano a gladiator? She was on the American ones. Yeah, she was. Crush. That was her character. Daily Dysfunction. I rarely used Twitter. Back in the day, I was based enough to get a few celebrity followers. And Abe's just going, oh my. Yeah, we're taking the train. Yeah.
And for the cost of it, by the time you've paid the fuel to sit in traffic and pay parking,
yep,
it doesn't make any sense to drive.
I mean, business class for 2 adults, I think it was coming in at something like 50, 60 quid for a return, which, to be honest, is cheaper than the UK.
God.
It's cheaper than the UK's prices, because that would cost us twice as much, if not 3 times as much. So I'm quite happy with that.
It cost us, what was it, £35 each for cattle class.
Just to go into London, which is like...
Yeah, which is a 50-minute journey.
Yeah, it was 3 stops. That was it. It was fucking disgusting, but that's the UK for you. It's profiteering now massively with the rail. That's why they're thinking about trying to take the rail back into public control. Now, quite a few are actually going into public control this year, which is going to be interesting because a couple of them might actually do some work for. So that'll be interesting to see.
What's that?
Interesting.
Water hygiene job in CA willing to hire overseas. I could be H1B visa guy.
Yep. Davey Verse just needs to put on the Indian accent. Yeah, you'll get hired straight away, mate. You'll get hired straight away. Yeah. Gina Carano was a gladiator on the NBC show American Gladiators from 2007 to 2008. She competed under the name Crush and was known for her ability to overpower her opponents. Carano has also appeared on the show's workout video with other gladiators. She's awesome. Royal Mail just got sold off, though. Yeah, it has. I mean, the problem is that they want the public The problem is, Jack, and the reason why they want to get public transport back in state control is because it's making a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
It's making a fuck ton of money. Royal Mail is not. Royal Mail's a loss leader.
Yeah, well, it would help if they didn't lose half of the mail that got sent.
Yeah. I've got a lot of time for the Royal Mail delivery guys, but after the Horizon software scandal, Royal Mail, most of the people in charge of that whole fiasco should be in jail. All of these postmasters vindicated and given their jobs back and compensation for... If you don't know anything about it, Lance over at the Outcast Creatives has got quite an extensive history with this. He actually wrote a screenplay with all about the post office scandal. And essentially what was happening, the software written by Fujitsu, I think it was called Horizon. It was supposed to balance the books in terms of money in, money out for the post office. Now, the problem was it was incorrectly calculating. So money would disappear and it would show as missing on the books, and the postmasters were getting hammered for it, being accused of stealing. When it wasn't. It was glitches in the software. And the people in charge knew it was defective. And as a result, a lot of people lost their jobs, went to jail. Some lost their lives because the stress was too much. Massive, absolute massive scandal. Bobby, happy New Year to you. How you doing? Yeah, it's absolute disgusting. Davey Verse, I would move to the US or New Zealand, Oz. Money 3 times better than the UK. Work-life balance is meant to be better, but I don't know. It's sentimental. Up until the parents have departed this mortal coil, I'm not sentimental at all. I've got no sentiment to this country. And do you know what? Even worse, most of my sentiment to this country disappeared when the Queen died.
Yeah.
Most of it was when the Queen died, because obviously serving in the armed forces, I served Queen and country. Now it's dipshit in charge, and the country, I don't want to serve this fucking country anymore. I've got fucking absolute no loyalty to this country, not with what's going on with two-tier Keir Starmer and the rape, grooming, and everything else that's going on. In the news, you'll see that, they're just pushing it all underneath the rug. Not doing any investigations, not doing any formal inquiries or anything like that.
Davey, Australia isn't much better at the moment.
Australia, I wouldn't go to Australia. Personally, I would not go to Australia. Australia is fucking
half of
hot.
my family are in Australia.
Yeah. Australia ain't good.
The cost of living out there now is phenomenal.
Insane.
It's worse than ours.
Yeah, it's insane. I wouldn't go there. I'd go to America. Crimson Shadow. The problem is that we have had uprisings. We've had riots in the streets. Now, the problem is that those people rioting are quite rightly kicking out because the country has gone to shit. They're the ones getting arrested. I mean, you can protest peacefully. But even protesting peacefully, they were still getting arrested. And sent to jail. I mean, what about that poor fucker that wasn't even part of any protest, any riot? He was just walking down the street, and when they walked past, he stopped and watched, didn't take part, didn't chant, didn't say, yeah, go on and whatever, cheer him on. He got arrested and sent to jail for a year. He wasn't even part of it. That's a fucking joke. This country's fucking full of fucking morons. The sooner we fucking leave, the better.
See,
Mate,
this
I'm
is the thing now in this country. It depends on who you are, what group you belong to, as to whether or not you have a right to protest. I'm afraid if your centuries-long ancestry, British ancestry, you have absolutely zero rights whatsoever.
Yeah. You got nothing.
No, absolutely nothing.
No. They will quite
We are
happily
not
take everything.
even second-class citizens anymore.
No. You're not even classed as second-class citizens in your own country.
Yeah.
Just changing the battery. Can't hear anything. Ooh, dropped it. Come here, bastard.
Hey, Mearden. Oh, God, put my teeth back in.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yep, something like that.
Mearden! Hail, brother. Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Are you back for Final Fantasy tomorrow, mate? Final Fantasy. The US is the same way. You can't protest if you're on the right, but you can burn down cities if you are leftist or brown. Yeah, exactly. And you can ransack, you can steal, and nothing will happen.
There is actually a video that someone did post on Facebook.
Yeah.
A white English couple were being attacked by a Muslim in the street because they were eating a ham sandwich. And they were being called everything, as if they didn't have the right to eat a ham sandwich.
Bunch of cunts, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was threatening and verbally abusive, it's absolutely fucking horrendous now.
The thing is that most of the chat know me by now. I don't take any fucking shit. I'm not going to fucking roll over and take it up the fucking arse. Now, if someone come up to me while I'm eating a fucking ham sandwich and starts giving me a load of shit because they're Muslim and they don't like ham, I'm going to knock a motherfucker out and then I'm going to carry on eating my sandwich. At the end of the day, that's what I'm doing has no relevance to anybody else. Get fucked.
Somebody actually
My
called
language.
it all with their Ring doorbell.
Ah.
Because it was right outside their house. So they got the
Dennis.
whole thing.
Dennis, Happy New Year, guys. Happy and healthy New Year. Same to you, brother. I hope your Christmas, I know your New Year went well. 2025. Yeah, lots to look forward to, mate. Lots to look forward to. And Zax! Happy New Year, Zax. Good to see you, my friend. Hail, Tombi. Cheers, cheers. Do you know what? I haven't had a drink throughout this entire stream, and I'm kind of pissed off. So I think I need to have a cup of tea soon. We normally call it on the hour anyway.
Do you know what the really sad part about it is? Is that I haven't got a problem with any religion or their beliefs.
No, we don't.
No, I haven't got any problems. We've had friends from all walks of life, all religious denominations.
We don't give a shit.
And no, I don't. I really don't.
The funny thing is... Yeah, go for it. I'll let you go first.
The way I look at it is you can be a fucking arsehole and it doesn't matter what fucking colour, sex, race or religious belief. An arsehole's an arsehole.
Yeah.
And you're not an arsehole because of your background. You're an arsehole because you're an arsehole.
Yeah, I mean, you are correct. I mean, I don't personally give a shit, and most people, well-adjusted adults, do not give a fuck about your sexual preferences, your religious beliefs, your socioeconomic fucking standings. We don't give a fuck. We just want you to be well-adjusted individuals, not force anything down our throats, and be prepared to have a good conversation, and if you're in the wrong, have a good debate over it.
Yeah, that's right, Crimson. And we actually know quite a lot of Muslims.
Yeah, quite a lot of friends.
Yes, sometimes their attitudes are a little bit wonky. Yeah. But for the most part, they're absolutely lovely, genuine people.
Yeah, didn't have a problem with them.
No, not at all.
No. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of friends. So we've got quite a lot of multicultural friends through playing World of Warcraft because our guildies were from Dubai, Europe, across Western Europe, America, you name it. We covered so many different countries whilst playing World of Warcraft. And we talked to all of them. Now, obviously, we don't talk to many of them now because we don't play World of Warcraft in the guild anymore. We've moved on since then, but we still got a hell of a lot of them in our WhatsApp chat, and we talk to them regularly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, different backgrounds. You know, and if I'm one of these, if I wasn't sure about what one of their holidays meant or, you know, whatever belief it was, I used to ask the question.
I'm actually going to highlight this because... Oh, look, it's Cosmo. I'm actually going to highlight this because Jonathan is correct. Islam isn't technically compatible with Western civilization. It just isn't. Because sadly, Islam is still quite a... And I hate to use this word, but it's the most relevant one I can think of. Is still quite a barbaric religion. It is. I mean, the way they treat certain things and certain people and certain situations, they are quite barbaric. So, yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. Jonathan, you're 100% correct. You are 100% correct. And great. Immigrants don't get a pass here. They actually have a hard time for the most part. I mean, technically, when we move to the US, we are going to be immigrants. Technically.
It
But
just so happens that we're...
lucky enough, we speak English. Well, that's one thing that's in our favour. 2, we're not brown. 3, we're white. So, well, that's technically 2. But we're also functional adults. And we're not just coming across to upset the apple cart. We're coming across because the UK is shit. And we want a better future for the remainder of our days. However many we have left on this mortal coil.
Yeah, I think it's, as much as anything else, I don't want to spend the rest of my life stuck in this rut.
Yeah. I don't sugarcoat
more.
anything, Jonathan. I don't sugarcoat fucking fuck all anymore, mate. There was once upon a time when I was in the armed forces, I kind of had to sugarcoat things, but fucking not anymore. No fucking way. Yep. And this is the problem why we've got issues in the UK is because there are certain areas which have become so ingrained in that culture. They're not British anymore. They are not British anymore. So yeah, time to call it a day there. And the sooner we come across to the States, the better. I mean, we've certainly found some more houses which we're liking to look at. Adam Gray says, my wife works with a lot of Mexican families, and trust me, they aren't getting free healthcare. No, they're not. I can fully imagine that is the case. I can fully imagine that is the case. Mexicans are probably one of the most disregarded minorities in the US. I can almost guarantee it. No, it's revolution. It's too late.
Revolution.
It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late for the UK. Uncle Martin, when I saw the prices in Tennessee, I was so surprised to see they were similar for local prices, but here we get something that's total shite. Yeah. Certainly what we've seen so far, we can get a good deal with what we've got. We'll just sell. The lucky thing is that obviously we could sell this property, put that money in the bank, and then just rent somewhere temporarily until we've got a place. So it's not like we've got to immediately buy. I could come across to the States whilst we're waiting for... How long does the transfer of all our goods take? Is it like 6 weeks or something?
Yeah.
So even if we were to say it was 10 weeks to 12 weeks for all of our belongings to travel from the UK across in containers and be delivered, we've got 3 months of where we can just come across, find somewhere local in Tennessee, rent temporarily, and then just wait until we see something, buy it, and then just all our stuff get delivered.
Yeah, we just got to find somewhere that will let us take the dogs.
Yeah, Dadman walking with hail to the Tombies, can't stay with mum today. Have a great stream. Hey chat. Good to see you, brother. I'm actually going to be on one of Dadman's streams this month. So look out for that. We'll keep you in the loop. Davey Verse, not just worth buying new. No, we steer clear. We generally steer clear of new builds because...
No, I think he meant the furniture.
Oh, right, okay. No. All of our furniture is solid oak. I mean, it is solid oak. So our furniture is going to be definitely coming across with us. We've got so much in the house. We'll fully furnish a property.
Yeah, there's a lot of... is stuff that I wouldn't bother bringing. But, yeah, the solid oak stuff.
Yeah, we're definitely going to bring most of our stuff across, let's face it. Most of our stuff is across. Oh, yeah, Zach's. We're coming to America. We're going to take over. Going to Tennessee. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's Say. Salem's just come in, as if to say, yeah, go on then, Say.
Pops is still outside. Rosie's on the sofa.
Jack saying it's white outside. Nice. Yeah, but is that white because it's snowing, or is that white because it's frost and ice? Oh, the cat. Oh, that's a good point. I'm going to have to obviously stop the cats going out the window because they're not going to be able to jump up and down off the roof.
Yeah.
If there's snow out there.
We can get a container.
Yeah.
And they'll do a door to door.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was about 9,000.
Yeah.
But that's only the cost of the table and chairs, the 2 units in the living room and the desks.
Yeah.
So on top of that, all our personal stuff, computers, and God knows what else. Yeah.
I still like the look of this one. I still like the look of this one.
Yeah, I like that. There was another one very similar to that.
Yeah. A big old barn as well, because that would be a really good
Jack,
conversion.
it's snowing.
It's snowing, Jack says. Nice. Also, the one, yes. Well, technically, you have to wait. You have to go purchase and get your license. But yes, you can. There's no problem with that. No problem with that at all. Yeah, see, I like the look of this. Nice, big, airy rooms. Spot for streaming.
Oh, no, I don't want a bloody pool.
Who's saying pool?
David verse. I'd have to keep clearing the bloody dog hair out of it.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I mean, certainly keep the dogs out would be kind of difficult, I think, in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I'm looking at the square footage as well. I want one that's actually fair old square footage. Most of these are fairly small.
Baby
Some
pool
of them are
the
tiny.
doggos.
Some of them are absolutely tiny. Let's get rid of that. And
I can't believe you're house hunting again.
yeah, I enjoy just looking, to be honest. I enjoy looking.
I did actually see
this is the other one.
I saw a real crap hole the other day, but it had lots of land and it was very, very cheap. I mean, it was no better than a bloody tin shed.
Yeah.
But when you factored it in, we could actually knock it down and build.
This one here, Tam.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the reason why I was looking at this one is because fireplaces. Fireplaces are pretty much
I want a
every room.
fireplace. But we could have one retrofitted anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. Love it. Local map. Where was this one? Jackson. So not far.
Halfway.
So in between
Save
Nashville and
halfway.
Memphis.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And we are literally going to spend a month, 10 days. 10 days going potting around Tennessee.
I didn't think to look at West Virginia. Do you get what they call tornadoes in West Virginia? Because I did look at Kentucky and then decided because of the weather, no, they could stick Kentucky. And it actually looked quite flat.
Yeah.
Oh, so West Virginia, because...
Yeah, but West Virginia's more north. I tell you what, you're going to get fucking snow there.
Yeah. Lots
you are
of
going to get fucking a lot of snow there. West Virginia, snow. It's fucking snowing like tomorrow. Yeah. Annual snowfall is 68 inches. Snow a year. Fuck. That's amazing. Yeah, that's all I can think of, Abe, is West Virginia.
I have got that
Virginia.
flipping song playing in my head now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna let pop in.
Well, we're gonna start wrapping it up because I'm gonna play some Cyberpunk at 9:00. So,
Oh, okay.
well, you weren't gonna do anything. You said you were not gonna do anything, so no. You've lost your opportunity.
Okay. I'll put my bed out. I'll lay in bed. I've got no munchies, but I'll.
Yeah, well, the diet's starting on Monday, so anything that's in the house that you can munch has got to disappear. So diet's starting Monday, including for Tombi.
Yeah. Oh, my diet's not starting. My diet's resuming.
Yeah, I was going to say yours is more resuming. Mine is going back to the diet that I started back in 2017, and I lost like 3 stone in about a month. So it's going to be a pure meat eater diet. Minimal,
yes,
literally no carbs.
We know you are actually a walking dustbin.
He's Rhoda. How's the new year so far? I just want to get rid of this flu, mate. Honestly, the flu's fucking pissing me off. And yes, Vordy is a seafood diet. Yep, no munchies, daily dysfunction. Munchies are out the window. So yeah, I'm going to be cutting down all of the carbs. All of the carbs are gone. And it's going to be eating as much meat as I can do. I love
fruit, veg, meat.
Yeah, veg is fine. Fruits, to a degree, are fine. Sonia! Hello, lovelies. Good to see you, Sonia. Unfortunately, Sonia, you are jumping in right at the end. We're just going to call it a day. But I'm going to start streaming in about 15 minutes. I'm going to play some Cyberpunk. Need to do some quests and stuff like that. And just chill out.
I like to sit on the back of my pickup truck with my hands on my hip.
Yeah. Thank you for the blurb, Jack.
Grizzle, that's no potato chips, no candies.
No candy, no pop, no sodas, no nice things, no cakes, no sticky buns.
Yeah, no biscuits.
Sonia, oof, I'm sorry, I just woke up. No, that's not a problem, Sonia. You've got to remember that you guys are like 8 hours behind us, or yeah, pretty much 8 hours behind us. So it's only lunchtime for you guys, so yeah, no worries. But that is it for today, guys. We will be back with 2Ts back on Tuesday. So back into the normal rhythm. Tuesday, Thursday for 2Ts in the pod, with the Hump Day Chinwag on the Wednesdays. We are resuming. And apart from that, look out for the gaming streams, of which I'll be playing some Cyberpunk in 15 minutes. So until then, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed for the blurbs, the gifted memberships, and the super chats. And we will see you in a little bit, I guess.
Good night, guys.
Ciao for now.